This is Raven Dana, and thanks for tuning in to Walking Between the Worlds. Today's meditative journey will be about slowing down as we enter the season of autumn. So, find yourself a comfortable position with your back supported, where you can be relaxed and quiet for about 15 minutes. And once you get all settled in, bring your attention to your breath. Relax your breath, allowing it to become slow and deep. Let yourself float on the sensations of breathing, rising on the inhale and floating gently down on the exhale. Relax. Close your eyes and breathe. Rising up and drifting down. Effortless, endless, like the ocean rolling onto the shore. Rising up on the inhale, you touch that still point at the top of the breath. And breathing out, you relax, let go. Soften your belly. Release your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Imagining that as you breathe, with every exhale, you settle down a little more onto the surface beneath you. Your thoughts fall away. Stress and worries fall away. You breathe it all out. And as you relax, your mind becomes still. And in that quiet space, images begin to rise around you. And you find yourself walking along a road. To the left, you see row after row of apple trees. Red apples, golden apples, green apples. When the breeze blows just right, you can smell their rich fragrance. To the right, you see sunflowers. They're growing all along the side of the road you're walking on. And you can hear the bees buzzing among them. You cross, entering the orchard. Walking down a grassy slope, you find yourself walking among the trees. There's a basket at the end of every row, and you pick one up and wander slowly down between the rows, looking for the best, shiniest, sweetest looking apples. All there is the warmth of the sun, the breeze blowing, the scent of apples, and the sounds as you reach up, pick an apple, and drop it in your basket. you begin to hear another sound, people talking. And you look between the rows to see that from the other side of the orchard, people are entering, picking up baskets, and meandering like you between the rows and from tree to tree, gathering. You feel relaxed and at ease. You look up at the sky and notice that there are clouds moving across that field of blue, slowly swirling and moving. And you know at this moment there's no place else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. And you look down and realize your basket is almost full. Look at all the colors, red and pink, green and gold. And you see just beyond the last row, there's a little building, like a tiny barn. You see a couple tables set up in there. And you imagine that's probably where you go to purchase those apples. And when you get inside, there are people enjoying each other's company. You can smell apple cider. Someone pours you a glass and hands it to you. You're looking for that place to take your basket, and a very old woman with a big fluffy apron that has pockets and more pockets comes walking toward you, puts her hands on her hips, and says, "Those apples are free today. They're just for your pleasure." And she reaches into a big box and pulls out a bag, a paper bag, and counts your apples. "Why are you counting them?" you say. "I want to know how many good things you're taking with you." And she smiles and winks. "Oh, good," she thinks. And as she loads your paper bag full of your apples, she chuckles to herself and then looks at you and says, "Take a few more. You're allowed more good than this. Be generous with yourself." And you smile. And she points to a table where there are gourds and pumpkins. There's some fruits. There's some cucumbers. There's squash. "Take some of those," she says. "Have a variety." And at first you feel a tiny bit awkward, but the twinkle in her eye and the smile tells you it's perfectly fine. And so you do. "It's a marvelous harvest," the old woman says. "Enjoy every bit of it." And you hear people laughing and chatting. And now that your bag is full, you step out the back of the little building and see people standing around a fire pit. Some are loading wood on, even though the fire is already blazing. "It's so warm today," you say. "Why are you starting a fire?" "Oh," a man says, "here, take this paper. Write down anything you're done with, through with, stop putting up with, anything you've been tolerating. Go ahead, just write it down." What an odd thought. But you take the paper, and immediately a few things come to mind. Everybody's standing around drinking their cider, their bags of apples and other goodies, sitting on bales of hay. You hear crows calling in the distance. All right, somebody else says, time to feed that fire. So you crumble up that piece of paper with those things you're looking to let go of, and you toss it into the flames. As everyone tosses their paper into the flames, the fire shoots up and everyone laughs. Well, we must really be ready to let go, someone says. Well, it's the season, the old lady says from the doorway. Time for the letting go. And just then you hear some music. There's a song, a lovely lilting harmony coming out from the little building. And 3 women are standing together, singing. You can feel that harmony move through you. You feel yourself slow down. Even the breeze becomes still. And you have this sense that these women are singing autumn into being, singing the trees to sleep, singing an ancient song directly to your blood to quiet yourself, to let go. And you close your eyes and take a seat on a bale of hay, just listening, feeling their voices vibrate through your body. And your attention returns to your breath. You begin breathing your way back into the moment, into your body, into the room in which you rest. Breath by breath, effortlessly, calling yourself back, bringing back that sense of slowing down, of letting go, and of accepting the good that is available to you. You again feel the sensation of breath. You rise on that inhale. Settle down gently on the exhale. You feel the sensation of clothing on your skin. And return all the way now to the moment, relaxed and refreshed. You allow your eyes to open. Thank you for journeying with me today. May you begin the autumn exactly as you need to, letting go, slowing down, and accepting the good of your harvest. Till next time, see you then.